Is it not working?
It says it's recording.
Oh, wow. And this is what happened last time. It says it's been recording for 46 seconds.
Mine says 9 seconds.
When I download it, I'll just have to look and
Yeah.
whatever. All right, let's go. Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit that notification bell, get all the updates. Then immediately go to Keith's channel at 93 Lumber, spelled out. And I'll add him in the description box below. The beer is courtesy of Keith. So, Keith, thanks much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Then immediately go to the Nerd Sense channel, because this is Shaun from Nerd Sense. And yeah, today we're going to be drinking what is hopefully a very tasty beer. Today, also on all three of our channels, that's why you got to subscribe to everyone. We were posting videos we recorded together of different beers. So it's not the same review as this one, guys. It's 3 different beers. So make sure you check out all reviews. All right, Keith, you got us an Upland Brewing Company Teddy Bear Kisses out of Bloomington, Indiana. It's a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout with cacao, and it's 11% ABV.
Big one.
Welcome, Keith and Shaun.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
Pour this beer and get talking, all right?
Let's do it.
So, Keith, have you had this one before?
Yes. But it was back in, holy shit, it was almost a year ago.
This is pretty dark. I was thinking with the 11%, it might be like more brown than this, but this is actually, you want to hold till light. I mean, it's pretty darn dark. I mean, there's brown in there, but
yeah, little brown on the bottom.
It definitely does have some brown. Don't get me wrong, but like it's pretty black. Good amount of head coming out for the style, you know.
It's gorgeous head. Like you could eat this with a spoon if you wanted.
Oh yeah, no, yeah,
it'd be like a moose.
That's
is the head on your guys? It's like really dark.
Yeah,
mine's like dark.
It's
mine's darker mocha.
Yeah, mine's way dark. Yeah, really dark.
Yeah.
Kyle's definitely looks lighter on camera. I'd say mine looks sort of what it is in person. I would say Keith. Yeah, yours is pretty. Yeah, yours is.
Yeah, I'd say Keith and Shaun's is more. Yeah, you can tell. I mean, the lighting is making me look even paler than I already am. I actually have a pretty good tan right now, but it doesn't look like it in this. Anything else about how it looks, or should we get into the aroma, guys?
Let's
get into it.
All right, smell it, dudes.
Yeah.
I can get behind this.
Yeah, I'm into this.
All right, so I've been doing a lot of talking, so you guys can go first here.
I'm gonna say bourbon barrel aged brown sugar.
Ooh,
brown sugar is a big note.
I went caramel first, then brown sugar.
I guess
there's a lot of both, in my opinion. Like I don't like they're both there for me. So I like that you said brown sugar. Keith, how about you?
I think mine's somewhere between caramel and brown sugar. Because I'm not really getting caramel specifically, and I'm not really getting brown sugar specifically, but like there's a vibe to it that is those things. But the biggest thing for me, well, actually not on that smell, but like let's get like a cacao nib kind of like chocolatey thing.
Yeah, and
there is definitely a cocoa thing there.
Yeah. I don't know, at least in the aroma for me, if I was doing this blind, if I would think it had an addition or if it was just a chocolatey stout, like from base, like just from the malt, you know. I don't know if it goes uptick or not for me, but it's definitely like chocolatey, like unmistakably chocolatey. And I think it actually a decent amount of oak for me, just specifically oak. That was my only other big thing I was going to say about the aroma.
Oh yeah, the oak is big up there. There's a kiss of vanilla if you really, really kind of sniff it up. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's not a whole lot of spirit. There is like a kind of like a just generic spiritness.
I almost feel like if you could make like bourbon powder or something, like the smell of bourbon, but not the like alcohol part of the smell of bourbon.
That's a
Is that
That's
like
actually a good call. I think that's maybe what I was going for when I said bourbon barrel aged brown sugar, right?
like I
that
do?
would-
Yeah, like it's
yeah.
like maple syrup that's in bourbon barrels. Like it doesn't smell
yeah.
bourbon
Yeah.
spirity necessarily. It smells like bourbon. Yeah, I don't know if this. I hope this is making
No.
sense.
That makes sense.
Should we see
Yes.
about the taste, fellas?
Yes.
Please.
All right. Cheers.
Thank you, Keith.
This way.
Cheers.
Clink.
Going up.
And
Clink.
cheers.
We did it.
Don't spill any on the carpet. A little roastier than I thought based on the aroma. I was thinking sweeter chocolate only, but there's some nice roast heft. Sorry. It's like the first thing that came to my mind. It's roastier than I thought. I like that.
I do too.
Jammy. Berry. maybe
I would
not,
say berry
maybe
jam.
not jammy. Maybe not jam specifically, but definitely there's like a fruity sweetness to it.
Hefty mouthfeel too. It's like oily, creamy, kind of like in the middle almost. But yeah, I love that like ashiness, kind of roastiness. That how it finishes at the end. It's this is my type of stout.
It's like it's doing the opposite of that thing where like you're drinking maybe a triple IPA and you're like, this drinks like an IPA or a double IPA, and you're like, well, that sucks because I want it to drink bigger. Or if you're like drinking an IPA and it drinks bigger, it's like, oh, this is good. This is drinking bigger than it did. I mean, 11%. This has a lot of notes I associate with something you'd have to brew a little heavier. You know, so like, well done. If anyone from the brewery's watching, like, well done on that.
Yeah,
this is good. The chocolate. I think for me, in the aroma and the taste, I'm not changing. If I was doing this blind, I would say this is very chocolatey, but I don't know if I'd say cacao nibs.
Yeah.
But it's definitely chocolatey.
Yeah.
Like it's got like, although it is a roasty chocolate, so I guess kind of makes sense it would be cacao, or that would be a component.
Well, I get it. I don't know if I would actually pick out that this was an addition. I would think the chocolate's coming from the malt, given it's the way it's not like super in your face.
Oh, I totally missed the part that it has cacao in it.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Keep us going in blind, guys, with that note. I mean, yeah, there's like, and part of it is like the bitter roastiness goes, it's not quite coffee, but it's like dark chocolate. So again, the cacao makes sense. But then like, when there are moments of sweetness, then it is a little bit more milk chocolatey, almost Hershey syrup. Like that last step, there was one moment I was like almost getting a Hershey syrup. The bourbon for me, the taste too, is similar to what we're talking about, where it's like, because I do get a little bit of alcohol, but it's not.
Yeah,
it's bourbony, but it's like the essence of bourbon. That's probably the best way for me to say that.
Yeah,
The berry characteristic that Keith said comes through really well across the mid palate. Go ahead, Keith. Sorry.
I forgot what I was going to say.
No.
I was going to say, I was getting more of like, I don't know, in the aroma it was coming off more like cacao nibs to me. But I think we already said this, but it's a bit roastier in the taste. It's kind of like it's a combination of basically all the things that you guys said. Plus, I'm getting a little bit of like that kind of like Taza stone ground chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Thing.
So
Which is like,
yeah.
It kind of almost tastes like one of those that was made with like dried fruit or something.
I do think there's a berry jam component, but I do, going back to like caramel, brown sugar, I could see some dried fruits. Trying to think like some of like the sweeter elements, the fig, date. For me, a lesser extent, raisins.
Yeah.
I hear Bruno knocking at the door. Anything else you guys want to say about the taste before we wrap this up?
I would say, other than like, this beer is like awesome. I don't know if we've said
This
that.
is
Like,
awesome.
It's fantastic. Like, I am absolutely in love with this beer. Like, I would say my favorite characteristic though is probably definitely like the roasty toastiness.
Yeah, I'm loving the roast.
It's awesome.
12-ounce can for the style, relatively low ABV with huge, awesome flavors. Yeah.
Yes.
Keith, what do you got to wrap it up, bud?
Nothing. You guys have said it.
Sorry, Keith sent the beer. All right, so guys, we're watching on my channel. Yeah, you're obviously watching on my channel because it's only getting posted on my channel. So again, today, there are videos with the three of us on all three channels that are not this beer, okay? So they're different videos. So make sure you check out Keith at 93 Lumber. It's spelled out. I'll add him in the description box below. And also, this is Shaun from Nerd Sense, and I will also add their channel in the description box below. If you don't know already, now you know. Keith, thanks again for the beer. Really appreciate it. Keith and Shaun, thank you guys so much for joining me. So once you guys are done checking out those two, make sure you check me out on Instagram and on Tap. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. Please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.